some of you may be wondering what the fuck I'm doing as I've been sick for 2 days. Everything around me is crumbling and broken. So, I'm trying to fix it. I wouldn't have expected any kind of stream at all, considering that I've been puking my guts up the last 3 days. But, you know, or 2 days. Today's the 3rd day. So, if I look like shit, that would be why. Listen, I'm gonna level with you guys. It came to my attention today because it took a completely separate person to tell me, but apparently that issue that I was having where the frame rates were jumping on my games, affected all of the video recordings. Because I don't know what rest is. There is no rest. There is only that restless town outside. It's not even the drive to succeed. I literally just need to do something because I slept for 2 days and I just can't do it anymore. So what's happening is the recording system is not functioning correctly. I don't know what's going on with it. It's like, basically, it's acting like the encoding is overloaded, and that's not the case. Like, it shouldn't be in the slightest. So I'm trying to fix things the best I can. It's acting like the GPU and the CPU are not having a conversation, but that wasn't the case. So now I'm trying to figure out why it's acting like there's a limit on encoding. So the TLDR is, if decent sized GPU, why not work? Because every time I start a recording, we get about 3 seconds in and it tells me that the encoding is overloaded. And I need to turn down the video settings. Can you take that, please? Go out there. We have 2 things. We need to close one of them. Just the most recent. Just answer it. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
No, she's just taking a phone call really quick. She called something earlier, and I had no idea what it was about. So, how are you guys? What's new? What's happening? What's popping? It's probably the mixer, but I'm not going to touch it until she gets back. That's how I lose a hand. Music. Oh, is she playing music? Background or something else? You guys get to watch me try, so that's my favorite part. God. We're gonna find out together. I'm gonna pull up the stream on my end. Oh, it's fucking that's why. 1 second. Let's see if that's better. Yeah. I'm still quiet, but at least the music is turned down. Cool. Anyways, that's what you guys are going to have to deal with, because I'm not going to touch anything else. Tired of shoveling snow. Autumn will be back in just a second. She is on a phone call really quick. In the interim, you get me. Surprise. No, I saw that the snow is pretty awful for those of you that are out in the Midwest. So, my sincerest apologies. I grew up in that. I don't miss it at all. 0 out of 10. For right now, it's decent here. Our storms will probably start coming within, like, the next month. Usually it's, like, late January through, like, late March. It's shitty here. That's when we get snowstorms. Nothing too bad where we live, but, you know. Watching Roxy try to get comfortable. So anyways, while she does that, tell me things, ask me things. Tell me your secrets. High Desert West. Nice. I don't know. We're just shy of being considered coastal. Like, we're just far enough inland that we don't get the terrible fucking, like, coastal storms. So it's not too bad. Lousy smarch weather. Just cold here in Wisconsin. Well, you're in Wisconsin, so, like, isn't that, like, the natural setting is cold? I've been okay. I've just been taking care of her the last couple of days. Because obviously she's not been doing great. I've just been here, man. Coasting and existing. The new year turned over and, as usual, everything kind of caught fire. But we have a bunch of fun things coming up here within the next few months, so, you know, tough times mixed in with the good times. Wearing a bikini and walking dogs sounds like a whole mood. That's fair. Hopefully, if any of you are out in the Southern California area, you are being safe and everything is okay for you. I saw all of that fly across my feed. Normally we'd have at least 2 feet of snow on the ground, but this time we don't have an inch. Man. I turned down your music in game because they said it was crazy.
I did that on purpose.
Oh, okay. They couldn't.
No, so they did verify that it was too loud.
Yeah.
Okay, I did that on purpose.
So that's the only thing I changed, and then I unmuted myself. I didn't touch anything else.
No, that's fine. I did that shit on purpose.
Okay.
So, alright, so in here, hold on, because the music's gonna get loud again. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold my beer. Hold on. Okay, how is... What do you mean you unmuted yourself? Where did you unmute? Oh, that's not... Okay. So, that should be better.
I have it pulled up here to watch and make sure nothing lags. You also didn't get any pop-ups this time.
Oh, no, it popped up right at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
But I'm also not recording.
Oh,
that's what I'm telling you, is that it's... Because it's bottlenecking.
Yeah.
When you get the videos, do they look like... They look like this?
Yeah, next to each other. Why?
Using an faster... Turn down video settings or use a faster encoding preset. Fuck. That's my husband. That's my husband. That's who that is. No, that's fine. Like, so, just so we're clear, I set everything up on purpose being too loud because the original complaint is that the gaming background was too soft, and now the complaint is that the background is too loud. So what I'm trying to do is figure out what the fuck happened, because my recordings are fucked up now, and it sounds like it's my recording software, which is what I'm trying to figure out. No, you're fine. Just so we're clear, I'm still getting over being sick. If I sound like I'm being aggressive, I'm not being aggressive. I'm just leveled out right now.
Feels like shit.
I still feel like shit. Well, why are you doing this if you feel like shit? Because I slept for 2 days and I can't do this anymore. I still feel like dog shit. My stomach is still rolling, but I'm alive. Bitch, I survived. So, I'm doing the best that I can to figure out what the fuck is happening. But anyway, my point is, if don't take it personal if I sound like I'm being very direct. I'm being direct. I'm not being an asshole. I just am frustrated because all of my output settings are fucked up for some reason under my OBS for my recordings, and it's acting like it can't handle what it's doing. So I'm not understanding what's happening here. I wouldn't say I'm kicking its ass. I'm kind of just free floating in space, to be completely honest with you. Let's change the CBR back and see if I can change it to like... Let's do this. Leave the key intervals, put it at slower, better quality, do full resolution, apply. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so we're 10 seconds in. Maybe that fixed it.
No fucky wucky yet.
Hold on though, because the game... Alright, hold up a sec. It's not playback devices. So what's happening is my encoder is having
shit fit.
A come apart as all of this is going on. Alright, so that looks fine. Yeah, neither do all of our animals, trust me. Okay, so let's see. what this does. That looks smooth.
Yeah, that looks normal. What on earth? Something
But
hit me.
but look, so now it's dropping my encoder settings on my other.
On what?
On this.
Huh.
Interesting. See, look at that.
Yeah.
It's swapping back and forth now. Oh my god.
Okay, stop. So, can you stop this recording and literally send it to me right now, and I can go see what it looks like?
No, because it doesn't matter. What it's doing. Watch. You see this? Watch this. So watch here,
Yeah.
and see how it's swapping back and forth now.
Oh.
It's because one of the two of these is eating my GPU. It's the fact that both of these are running at the same time. Which means one of the settings has to be...
Which one of you is the Judas OBS? Who is it?
What if I change the preset to this? Are you still gonna have a shit fit? Okay, so... Now this one switched. Now it's switched to this one. Now it's switched to that one. Dude, I think my GPU's going out.
They said encoder program?
It's the OBS. Delete the encoder program and reinstall it. It's not that.
So it literally is the GPU, then it's not actually your OBS at all.
What if I drop here?
If we just drop it everywhere, what does it do?
Hold on. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So this is dropped, but it's still functioning. So let's see what that does. See, it's clocking it right now. It's so I have a 4070 or 4060, 4070, 4060.
One of the two.
I have a 4060 or a 4070 on my primary gaming computer. But Bertha, so Bertha and Mima, right?
Two separate computers.
Two separate computers. Bertha has a 3080.
Yeah.
Bertha's running a 3080. My gaming computer is running a 4060 or 4070, whatever it is. Bertha, though, has had her GPU for like 4 years now.
It's
I think.
probably time.
Which, no, but that's the problem, is a 3080 like that shouldn't be fucking doing this. On the other hand, there's been so much dirt and shit from where we went from Arizona to here. It's not, so I intentionally went out of my way, CBR, to pick a game that was overclocked on purpose. No, the 4060, 4070 is fine. Bertha, which is the 3080, it's a 3060 or a 3080. That's the one I'm having trouble with. And she's like 4 years old. The 4060, 4070 is fine. She runs fine. Mima, which is the 4060, 4070, runs fine. Bertha's the one that's having a fucking come apart. I just don't understand what settings are causing it. No, it shouldn't have problems, but it's not just streaming. The 3080 is the one recording. These, realistically, these should be swapped. I'm just an idiot.
How hard would that be to swap?
I don't want to do it.
Okay.
Hard. Let me put it this way. Just as hard
enough.
as spending the money to take out the 3080 and get a new graphics card and not have one that's 4 years old. That's
Okay, that's fair.
that's how hard it is. Not worth it. Let me see what that does. I saw what you said about the afterburner and a fan curve. I got you. Respectfully, no. No, I don't want to do it. I'm sure you do, Seizure, and I'm sure that you stream, and I'm sure you know this, and I appreciate the advice. No. I don't want to. I mean, I can go back and check the cables. I just went into it and tried to fucking clean it because I thought for sure, I was like, maybe it's buildup, maybe whatever. What I might do is restart the stream and see if I can figure out, double check the cables just for extra safety. Because it doesn't sound dumb. Plug it in and plug it, like, unplug it and plug it back in is the end-all be-all of most mechanics or engineering in any capacity. So, I'll be right back. I'm gonna triple check that and just make sure that everything is completely plugged in, and then we'll see if that does anything. Otherwise, it's still running weird. It's not, to be clear, Demonic, like, it's not that. Like, I'm happy to take some advice when I ask for it. This isn't me asking for advice, this is me literally going through the motions of, okay, here's A, here's B, here's C, here's D. Like, let me try these things first, and if this doesn't work, here's what I'm gonna do. Let me see if I can figure out what the fuck status of everything is. Are we doing this right now? Like, yeah, to be clear, again, I don't mind getting advice. I do know what I'm doing. It's not that. It's figuring out what's causing everything. That's not what I wanted. So if this doesn't work, I will double check the plugs. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna fuck with the settings under it, because I'm confident it's OBS. I'll fuck with the settings in OBS some more. If that doesn't work, I will look at Seizure's thermal paste bullshit. And if that doesn't work, then it's the GPU. It's not my CPU, Seizure. I know, please, Jesus Christ. No, that's my thing. Is like, I need to understand. Are you running a 2-computer system? It's a 3950 16 core. It's a Ryzen 9, Seizure. With a 32 gig on RAM. That's not it. This isn't what I'm doing. Again, I am sick. I'm doing my best. Please be patient with me. Also, if we're gonna have the know-it-all conversations, just forget it. Forget helping me. I appreciate it, but like, now is not the time. I'm doing what I can, man. Okay. I'm running a 2-computer system. That's part of the problem and also why I have a checklist. Please don't tell me if you don't know what I'm running. Thank you. Also, I didn't run the test stream for that. I'm glad, Demonic. Like, somebody gotta laugh about it because I'm fucking about to cry, dude. But I'm glad you think it's funny, bro. You're always a real one. The problem I think that I'm running into is I think it's a setting that got put under my OBS settings specifically, and I think the computer's trying to clock it, and it's not having it because it's the shit that I use to record, basically. Which makes me wonder if it's the Elgato that I've got in the computer. But your experience is not correlated to a computer, like you know what? Okay. You're right. When you're right, you're right. And you're right, my guy. You're right about your situation, and that's what I appreciate about you and your situation and what you're right about in your situation. You right. No, but, like, Ray, here's the thing, because we did this once already, right? And that was part of the problem. Don't worry about it. We've done this with OBS before, because we all went through and had to throttle shit in the first place one time, and, like, I thought it was fine, but I'm not understanding what's causing the system. Let me see what's open right now, maybe. Hold on, this may pause me, hold on. I always do. Hey, I appreciate you, Thug. You're a real one. Whoop whoop. Hi, Slaughter. Okay. It's eating the fuck out of memory, but oh, okay, well. So. Right here. So it's OBS eating all the GPU. Like, that's non-negotiable. But I wonder... That doesn't make any sense, though. So if I close you, who's still running? Okay, so it's something in the original GPU. So it's this OBS. This OBS has a setting that is causing a huge ramp up because it should not be.
No.
Why is it encoding anything? See, my power usage is low for the actual trend itself, but then its output for power usage is high. This doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, so the conversation between the two computers appears like it's okay. Yeah, my favorite computer game, Task Manager. That's what it feels like. Yeah, this is not... Okay, maybe... I know it is. It's at 12:15. I know when it is.
How do we set the game title to Task Manager in Twitch?
Well, so, Hi Lord, I'm running 2 OBSs. And I know some of you are immediately going to be like, well, that's the problem. Like, yeah, I know. But I'm running one as my stream setup, and I'm running the other as my recording setup, because I can do a mirror. It's intentionally doubling up, but if it's any consolation, Demonic, like, I'm learning as I'm going, and I've been doing it for a couple years now, and, like...
There's always something.
It's always something, dude. So my streaming bitrate is what it needs to be. The video bitrates are what it needs to be. I'm sorry, dude. That's always rough. I think it's something. So I don't think that it's the mirror OBS for recording. I think those settings are fine. I think it's this motherfucker that's eating 3/4 of it, and then it's not giving enough for the second OBS. So there's a setting somewhere in here that's fucking me right now, which means I need to end the stream, fuck with these settings, and then come back and try it again. Because see, now it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna end this, and I'm gonna fuck with the settings in this OBS, and then I will be back.
Stay tuned.
Or don't. I don't really care. I said it was a test stream. It's either that or I yeet myself off the nearest